Hi there everyone. Narujen here. In this video I'm going to be talking about the roadmap update. And before I begin though, I just want to let you guys know that I am aware that pets are mentioned and there's this thing called Cells 2.0, but I do not know any more details than that. So let's go ahead and begin. Let's see, so we have 2 exclamation points over deeper combat and social personality. I'll go with deeper combat first. Okay, so this is Cells 2.0. This feature is still in early development. Plans and details may change over time. Mitochondria are the powerhouse of the cell, and cells are the powerhouse of the Slayer. This is why we're reworking the entire cell system from the ground up. We want more ways for players to customize their builds and explore the combat system in Dauntless, boosting their slaying potential in new and interesting ways. As of now, we've seen cells being underutilized by Slayers. We want to make cells exciting for everyone late into their game. Development is still in the early stages, but keep your eyes peeled for more details in the future. Okay, I see what others have mentioned to me about where they're not going into detail about it. So they're kind of nervous is what this means, but like they're worried that they're gonna make nerf cells possibly or do something like that. In my opinion, from what they're saying is that like when they're saying let's see, they're underutilized by Slayers and that they want to make cells exciting for everyone late into their game. To me, this comes across as is they're seeing certain cells being used predominantly, like Iceborne, let's say Iceborne, Discipline, those kinds, Overpower, like those are, like there's main cells, but there are cells that are basically kind of useless that nobody really uses. Like for example, Warmth Cell, not many people use that. Once you get past a certain stage in Dauntless, once you reach a certain level, you don't really need certain cells anymore. There's multiple cells in every category, from defense, technique, all of those, that basically once you get past a certain level you don't use anymore. Unless I'm sure there are Slayers out there who do use some of them, but the main ones are like, again, like I mentioned before, Iceborne and Discipline and so forth. So I think what Phoenix Labs is planning on doing is they're gonna probably, I'm hoping, they're gonna buff certain cells or totally rework those cells to make them more useful in late game, which is what they mentioned for everyone late into their game. So yeah, I personally have hope for it. I'm not really nervous about them nerfing anything. And I doubt they're gonna nerf any of them, because I have seen Phoenix Labs devs comment on their Dauntless Reddit that they, like, one of them said that they love the Iceborne build, or the Iceborne cell personally. So I doubt they're gonna nerf any cells. It's more like I just feel they're gonna buff or totally rework certain cells. So yeah, that's an exciting feature. I'm interested to see what they do with that. Alright, so that's Cells 2.0, and the last one would be, oh no, there's 2 of them. Let's go ahead and do Ramsgate renovation. Out with the old and in with the new, Ramsgate is getting a facelift. The renovation efforts will improve the arrangement of the bustling city, making sure Slayers get where they need to go quickly and efficiently. Expect to find your favorite NPCs in new, more convenient locations soon. On that note, expect a new phase as well. Potion Distillery, Rooftop Herb Garden, Crash Landed Convertible. Okay, so I see Potion Distillery, so is that possibly where, what's his name, the one who you buy where you buy potions and like pylons from? Maybe he's gonna get his own more unique building instead of just kind of like a garage sale kind of setup. And then Rooftop Herb Garden. So I'm wondering then if you're going to be able to... Rooftop Herb Garden. What if that means you're not going to have to go out and farm for certain herbs that you can just buy them. And then crash landed convertible. I have no idea what that means. But I'm very curious to see what they do with the new facelift for Ramsgate. With like it, for me, I love to see it. Even though I know they're trying to make it more quickly and efficient, I do hope they make Ramsgate feel more alive. Like it, not that it doesn't feel alive, but like there's levels to the city up above that I wish I could explore. There's like the platform with all the ships, airships that I'd love to walk out on. Even maybe make certain airships take you to certain patrols, or like one for pursuit, one for patrol, one for escalation, that kind of stuff. I do hope that they add those kind of features to Ramsgate. Alright, so the last one is the mini pets, and this feature is still in early development plans and details may change over time. Contrary to popular belief, a Slayer's best friend isn't their sword or hammer. A Slayer's best friend is their trusty pet. Whether it's a cute rabbit or a resolute hawk, your familiar should complement your Slayer like cheese to wine. We're in the early stages of exploring what mini pets would look like in the Shattered Isles. They're a little skittish and may run to safety when danger is present. I have something to say about that. This feature is still a ways out, so stay tuned for more details. Just from the concept art alone, they look adorable. Especially this one. It looks like a griffin. It actually looks like it has the ears of a mouse almost, and the head of a griffin, and the body, like the head of a hawk, or that kind of bird, and then the body of a lion, so like a griffin mouse combo. And then you have one that looks just basically like a hawk. So this one's definitely, like if they make this one into a pet, I definitely would buy that one over this one. But they're both cool. This one's cool, this one's cute. And when it comes to, when it says they're a little skittish and may run to safety when danger is present, I remember having a discussion with someone on the Reddit where, because they did not agree with pets being added due to the fact that there's already enough going on in a fight, that you don't want pets running around and distracting you, which I did agree. We don't really need that. And I can't really, like, if they're just pets, they're gonna just be cosmetics, then I don't think they should be in the fight. I think they should be like what it says, they're a little skittish and may run to safety when danger is present. And I said the best thing they could do with pets, if they're gonna be cosmetic only, is to have the pets stay outside of the fighting zone when the fight initiates with the behemoth. If they did add pets that had abilities similar to Monster Hunter World, where they helped you fight and stuff, then yeah, they would have to be in there. But not many people I saw like the idea of pets being added that helped and had abilities. Either way would have been fine with it. I don't think I would have been that distracting. And I think it would have been cool if pets had certain abilities, or maybe an extra slot, maybe meant for pets only or something that you could have added. And I had thought maybe baby behemoth versions, but I do see the conflicting, how that can conflict, because you're basically keeping a baby behemoth when you're killing adults, so it's kind of like, I mean, I guess you could find eggs and something like that from certain missions and keep them, and then that's kind of like a complicated thing, so I can kind of see why they went with pets of their own variation. I just hope the pets are unique and not just simple dogs, cats, birds, rats, something like that. I mean, I'm glad to see that they went with a griffin like mouse combination, so that's unique. The hawk is a hawk. It's cool looking, but kind of looks like if you're an anime person, looks like Sasuke from Naruto. So I would definitely go with the cuter one. But yeah, these are definitely some good updates. I know it says that this is still a ways out, but the more they add to Dauntless, that makes it feel alive and basically alive. Like Ramsgate having life to it and feeling like an actual city or village or whatever, and pets, so it feels like you have companions. So when you're a solar slayer, or you're someone who just wants to play with a group who loves seeing other pets, And definitely reworking the cells. I definitely needed that. Cells were... To me, cells became pointless, and I also hope they somehow do something with the overload of cells. Like, I have so many cells, I have every cell, and if I wanted to, because I only have a select few that I like, but I can literally turn every cell I have into a +3 and have enough for every build I have, and probably 5 to 10 times over. But they need to do something to, whether you recycle it for something better, or maybe specific cells you can only buy through currency you earn by recycling cells. I don't know, but that's something I think they should work on as well. But yeah, I think that's pretty much everything, guys, for this roadmap update. This is my first time doing this, so sorry if I kind of rambled a bit. But I'm definitely excited for what's been mentioned, and I'll definitely do a video like this if you guys are interested. If you guys like hearing my thoughts about this kind of stuff. Next time there's an update, I'll definitely mention it. But yeah, I think that's it. But thank you so much to everyone who watched. I love you guys. Have a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, and happy hunting, Slayers.